Nothing can prepare you for losing those that you love. Nothing prepares you for the pain that you feel. My story started when I was 8 years old and I lost my mom. And one thing I've realized throughout my time here is every time we lose someone, it's different. It feels different. The process of grieving is different. When I lost my mom at 8, moving forward was difficult. However, in a sense, it was a lot easier. When I lost my grandfather, who had had a hand in raising me, I was 29. And I realized that that was hard. And it was going to take me a while to move forward. But when I lost my older brother 10 days later, my whole world collapsed. Everything changed. Nothing could prepare me for the journey that I was about to go through. And I think understanding the process of grief and how we grieve is very important. When we lose somebody, there are a total of 5 stages of grief. The first stage of grief is denial. When we lose those that we love, our brain lies and it tells us that it's not real, that it's not happening, and that at any moment they're going to walk through that door. At any moment, they are going to call or text. And then reality hits, and we realize they're not calling, and they're not going to text, and they're not walking through that door. And that hurts. Once we can get through that denial, we can move on to the second stage of grief. Now, this stage is very uncomfortable. The second stage is anger. Anger at anyone and anything. We blame ourselves. We blame family members, friends, God. And we are just so angry. Through that, we lead to the third stage, which is bargaining. We start saying, well, if you bring them back, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll make changes, I'll be better, I'll take their place. That's a really painful stage to be at. The yearning of your heart, just wanting to have that person back with you. And when you realize that it's not going to help, it's not going to change anything, it's when you hit the fourth stage, which is depression. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. Everything's irrelevant. And if you have kids, it's that much harder because you realize that you have to get up and you have to keep going because other people need you. Each stage has their own time frame, and it is unique to the person. Acceptance is the fifth stage. Once we accept what has happened and where we are, that's when the healing really starts. That is when we understand that we can move forward. Honestly, whether you want to or not. Acceptance of your situation is so important, because sitting there and staying in that first stage of denial, it's disadvantageous to your growth and to your journey. Therapy will help. Therapy will help. But everyone's different. And if therapy's not your path, that's okay. You can sit with a friend, go get coffee, talk on the phone, anything that it takes. But reaching that fifth stage, that acceptance, it's going to help. Find your people. You have a group of people that are there for you. Hold on to them. And feel. As one thing that I have learned through all of my loss, feeling every emotion that comes up is so important. So, you have 5 stages to get through. And you'll get through all of them in your time. Just remember, find your people, your tribe. They're there for you. They will hold you and they will support you through every stage and all of the stages after.